And we are off. Good morning, everyone, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. The first game of Tuesday. It is Meluri against Kohima. The young guns of Meluri against the experienced city boys of Kohima. Interesting to see how Meluri will approach this game, whether they will sit back or whether they will be completely unafraid of the opposition. Kohima in white, Meluri in red. Good morning to all of our supporters. I will be, to the glee of most, to the happiness of most, I will be commentating on all 4 games today, including the crunch game between Mon and Newland. Ball with Kohima. We players is saying, Sir Joel, I updated your commentary in Reels. Hope you checked it out. I did indeed. Cheers for all the support and all the love that you guys are giving us. It's always a pleasure working here for the people of Nagaland. So Kohima won the first game, 3 goals to 0 against Seminyu. So they've had quite a few days of break. They played on Friday, so they've had Saturday, Sunday, Monday. They've had 3 days of full break. Meanwhile, Meluri played on Saturday, so they've had 2 days. Chance for Kohima. Good save by the goalkeeper there. Well, that's going to be a penalty. I'm sorry that, that I was away there for a minute or so. Microphone was not working up to scratch. Now everything is fine. That's going to be a penalty kick for Kohima early on. Nice ball for Meluri. Well, there was a bit of a drama there. Referee gave a penalty. Linesman gave an offside. And, well, we are none the wiser as to what actually happened, to be honest. Ball again now with Kohima, 4 minutes and a half into the game. Nice ball there for Kohima, but cleared away by the Meluri goalkeeper. Another offside though. So free kick for Meluri. The new kids on the block, pretty much, Meluri. A brand new district in the beautiful state of Nagaland, representing their own part of the state. Meluri and Kohima, both teams battling it out in the middle of the park. That's a delightful ball there for Kohima. Can he find the pass? He tried the shot, and that's a goal. Kohima lead by 1-0. A bit of an error by the goalkeeper. A bit of an error. No, that's a howler by the goalkeeper. And then to top it up, his own defender just smashed the ball into an empty net. We're going to see a replay of that. The goalkeeper should be saving that, I'm afraid. And the defender, well, he just adds insult to injury. 1-0 for Kohima early on, 6 minutes into the game. And that is a bit of a disastrous goal to concede, to be fair. Almost seems like the Meluri players are still on sleep mode. Like our phones. Should be every time we go to church on Sunday. Ball now for Kohima again.
We witnessed the first score of this match, scored by jersey number 19 of Kohima District, Ibisaki Chisotsu.
Arguably, you can argue that Kohima have pretty much the easiest path into the next round. Seminyu, Meluri, Beren. So they have possibly the easiest group. Then you compare that to Mon, Newland, Tuensang, Zuneboto, and Shamator. Those three, Tuensang, Mon, and Newland, will be battling it out to see who will come into the top two there. That's going to be tough to see one of those sides go out. Zuneboto, of course, and Shamator make up the rest in that group. It's just going to be interesting to see who qualifies from that. Of course, we have Mon against Newland today at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so that is going to be a crackerjack, a humdinger of a game. Being completely honest here with you guys, it's going to be the best game of the tournament so far, I hope. Nice looking move there for Kohima. And that ball went behind for a goal kick for Meluri. So the lineups for both of these sides. For Meluri, Boji in goal, Suori, Kajiri, Jurei, Tur, Nguri, Tupitor, Jurei, Tupitor, Nguri, Nute. And for Kohima, you have Kevichuto Kire. Sorry, you have Visokelio Krabsu, Menoneko Nokro, Tejanguliezatsu. You have Miasa Liao, Roshi Mai, Kin, Guirie, Sekose, Peseye, and Chisotsu. As that ball hits the side netting. Ten minutes into this game, it's 1-0 for Kohima. If you haven't seen the goal, the replay of that, well, it was a very bad mistake by the goalkeeper. So, a very warm welcome to all of you watching here live on our YouTube channel. Yesterday's game between Tuengsang and Zuneboto was relatively quiet for the first 35 minutes, and then it became the Iron Mongba show. I have to say, he is a gem. Still only 19 years of age. So much potential, so much talent. Ball for Meluri. Long ball forward and straight into the grasp of the goalkeeper. Caroline, that is not true. Stop spreading false rumors about that. Ball now with Meluri again. Keeping possession, not in dangerous areas, but just keeping the ball, trying to bait Kohima to come a bit out of the shell right now. Kohima don't have to do anything fancy here. They're already leading by 1-0. So they can just keep the door shut and try to just soak up as much pressure as they possibly can. I am reading the comments, guys. Obviously, I am. A lot of comments about the stadium, about the fans, about the lack of fans, to be honest. And that is possibly a concern for the organizers. There are no fans in attendance. I mean, there are fans, but just very few of them compared to other Dr. Tiao Trophy editions. Ball for Meluri. Corner kick. Chance for Meluri, and that just goes wide. Ball back again with Meluri's goalkeeper. A drab match so far, as we would expect from perhaps both of these sides early on at 9 o'clock in the morning. Mal Sauma, I have commentated in the I-League before. Chance here for Meluri, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. I have commented in the I-League before. I've done Durand Cup, I've done Santos Trophy, I've done all kinds of tournaments here in India and abroad also in Europe. The thing is that obviously the I-League, well, I-League commentary, the studio is in Kolkata, and they usually select people from Kolkata itself. So, not that they're great, and that is a second goal for Kohima. Again, another huge error by the goalkeeper from Meluri. Twice in 15 minutes, he has let his team down. Simple saves, simple mistakes. And Kohima are leading by 2-0 against Meluri, and this could very well be a big score here today.
Of Misebe Pese to jersey number 10. And with that, the scoreline so far is 2
Goalkeeper
goals
probably
to 0
hasn't had his
in favor of
breakfast,
Kohima District.
or if he has, well, certainly not helped him today morning. 16 minutes into this game, 2-0 for Kohima. Two early goals in this match, two massive errors by the goalkeeper. If you're joining us now, Kohima are in white, Meluri are in red. Kohima leading by 2-0. And now Meluri, they'll recover possession. Can they somehow string a few passes together? The answer is no, unfortunately. That's a delightful ball in. It's going to be 3. He's gone wide, plays the ball back, and that is not the best of moves for Kohima. It was great until that final touch by the striker. Let everyone down, really. Well, a lot of you guys are talking about the lack of attendance, the lack of support, the lack of fans in the actual stadium. And I concur with you. I really do. I mean, the vibe and the energy is not the same as we had in Mokokshin a couple of years ago. And at Dongsang last year. Now the ball comes in, and that's 3-0. As easy as that. Kohima 3, Meluri 0. This is going to be a bit of a hammering here today for Meluri.
The total score in favor of
After having
Kohima
played
Sporting,
so well against Beden in the first game, where they lost 3-1 after being leading at
81
halftime,
million.
they are now trailing by 3-0 inside 20 minutes against Kohima. It's a bit of a shock, to be fair. Ball again for Meluri. So, we can, I mean, you can never say the game is over, right? But judging by both teams' levels, you can more or less depict that this game is going to be a long day here for Meluri today. That shot is an easy save now for the Kohima goalkeeper. Offside there for Meluri. course, the games are all 70 minutes long, so we already have 15 minutes left of this game between Meluri and Kohima. Long ball forward. Easy enough gather there for the goalkeeper from Kohima. If you're joining us now, Kohima in white, Meluri in red. Kohima are leading by 3-0. Ball with the men in white. Decent interception there. And now Meluri can perhaps break with pace. No foul, says the referee. And that's going to be a corner kick for Meluri. At least they are causing their opposition some problems here, Meluri. It's not like they're just sitting back and doing nothing to try and come back into this game. They are causing Kohima some issues. Corner kick for Meluri. In-swinger to the back post. Header. And that goes behind for another corner kick for Meluri. So a little bit of pressure being applied here by the men in red. That corner kick was not the best, was it? Here comes Kohima. Look at the difference in size, in speed, in power, in energy, in absolutely everything. Here comes Kohima again, safely into the hands of the goalkeeper. Ball for Meluri now. Kohima coming forward again, looking for a fourth, looking to just completely seal the game off inside the first 35 minutes. And 3,800 of you watching this game. It's a pleasure being here. Nice overlapping run. He's on, he's on, he's on. No, he's not, he's off. Ikato Jimo, third class commentator Joel, game is fun. Okay, but this Joel, no worries, mate. You can always switch the audio off and you can just watch the game. No problemo. I understand I am not everyone's cup of tea, and I can live with that. Completely live with that, and sleep at night like a little baby. No issues. Ball now with Kohima. They're playing some good football, Kohima, but the thing is, we have to understand they played two relatively, um, without any disrespect, of course, weak sides in Seminu and Meluri. So it will be interesting to see how they perform when they qualify from this group, and they face against the big boys of Nagaland football, the Mons, the Bedens, the Becks, the Dimapurs, the Tuengsangs. So it's going to be interesting to see um, how they fare against those teams, because we cannot really judge Kohima for their two performances so far in this tournament, in this Dr. TL Trophy. Keepers coming out to no man's land, defender clears the ball away. So yeah, let's just wait on Kohima to see how they perform in the next round. I really haven't seen anything that screams amazing for them so far. Um, like I was just saying, they played against Seminu and Meluri, teams that are expected to win, two relatively weaker sides compared to the other ones that we just mentioned, like Mon, Beden, Beck, Dimapur, and so forth. So it's going to be quite interesting. Let's just wait and see how they perform. But so far, look, they're doing the work. They're doing their homework. They've they're winning. They're winning. Um, they're winning both games. So you can't really complain. And there's a saying in football: you can only beat what is in front of you, right? So if they have these teams, then it is what it is. So there you go. Ball again for Kohima. Just 7 minutes left on this first half. Of course, we have a jam-packed day again of Dr. Tiao Trophy football for you folks. Yesterday, we saw 4 games. Today, another 4. Wednesday, another 4. Thursday, another 4. Friday, another 4. Saturday, another 4. I'm going to end up absolutely shattered and dead. Another long ball for Kohima. Okay, man, Joel, which team playing the best so far in your opinion? You cannot make an opinion because, like I said, these teams are playing against lesser, not lesser, but not at the same level of them. So we have to judge them only after after they play tougher teams. You cannot judge Kohima after they played Meluri, and you cannot judge Newland after they played Shamador. You know what I mean? You just cannot do that. You will judge Newland after they play Mon or Tuansang. Today they play Mon. So after that game, you can say, well, Newland are the real deal, or you can say, nah, not really. Newland are not all that. They're still not the team that is going to win the Dr. Tiao Trophy. So we have to wait and see still for a couple of more days to see when these teams play against opposition of their own caliber. "32 minutes in this game. Meluri nil, Kohima 3. A few overhead kicks there, trying to imitate yesterday's goal by by, by Ayeng Momba. You see, there's nothing that springs to my eyes about Kohima being anything wow so far in this tournament. There really isn't. I mean, they've been efficient, yes, but they're not. They're not. I don't know. They're not performing perhaps the way that a team that dominates other teams performs. I don't know. That's just me thinking out loud there. See little mistakes like that against the bigger boys. It's not going to be forgiven. Ball again for Kohima. Chance for a fourth. Nothing happening there. Ball now for Meluri. Easy for the goalkeeper to gather.
At a time of 2 minutes.
So some added on time and just a few minutes left in this first half. If you do want to follow us on social media handles, sportscast_India, sportscast_India, and my own Instagram account, JRW_90, JRW_90. So sportscast_India and JRW underscore 90. Just a few seconds left in this first half. Good save, and that is 4-0. 4-0 now for Kohima.
That was the fourth goal for Kohima District. The second one
And that
came
is
for
as
Meluri
easy as that.
Sporting, Kevisan City, jersey number 8.
So Kohima 4, Meluri 0. And this game is all but over. Even still inside the first half, actually. It's all over, isn't it? There's no way Meluri are coming back into this. Kohima really haven't had to get out of second gear in this game. So half time, guys, 4-0 for Kohima.
That was the
I'll see you
last and
folks in around
final
10
half
minutes time.
of the first match for the day, being played between Kohima District and Meluri District. So far, the scoreline is 4 goals to 0 in favor of Kohima.
So we're back here for the second half of this game between Meluri and Kohima. Kohima are leading Meluri by 4 goals to nil. And there's going to be a double substitution here for Meluri. The goalkeeper has been changed. Doesn't really surprise me. I don't enjoy um, criticizing players, but at some point you have to realize that the goalkeeper did cost his team 2 or 3 goals in that first half. So look, coach understands his team better than anyone else. He's made the decision to substitute the goalkeeper. Probably had a word with him at halftime and said, you know what, let's give our other keeper a shot also to see how he can perform. So let's see what happens in the second half. Meluri kicking us off, dressed in red. Kohima dressed in white. Expect a much better performance from Meluri in this second half, and expect Kohima to just continue in the same verve, continue in the same fashion as it did in the first half, just dominating possession, calm under pressure, just taking their chances whenever they come to them.
The second half of the 10th
It's going to be
match begun.
an
First
interesting
up, in
second
wearing
half, to
white
say the
in
least.
white jersey is Amen from Kohima district. In red jersey is
Of
Amen
course,
from
our
Meluri
YouTube
district.
chat is open for you guys to comment. Follow us on Sportscast India, of course. Chance here for Meluri. Keeper comes out and gathers. You see, that's a bit better there by Meluri. So you can follow us on Sportscast India on our YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe so more audiences can view the game. And of course, you can also follow us on our social media handles, Sportscast_India, Sportscast_India on Instagram, and my own Instagram account, JRW_90. Ball now with Kohima again. Of course, today we have an action-packed Tuesday. This game between Meluri and Kohima is a game starting us off today. But after that, we have Chumo Kedima against Noklak, an interesting match. Two decent sides. Then we have Kifri against Mokokshan. And the big game of the day is Mon against Newland. So that's happening today. Ball now for Kohima. Throw in for Meluri. Another ball comes in. 5 minutes in this second half. Still 4-0 for Kohima. It is so far a pretty simple game for the men in white. Free kick for the men in red now. Meluri trying to at least claw a goal back in this game. Free kick coming in onto the edge of the box. Can't get the ball there for Meluri, and now Kohima pressing high up the field. Chance now here for Kohima again. Decent opportunity. Keeper makes another hash. But at least that was better there by the goalkeeper. He did recover. It's just a very simple game for Kohima at the moment. Very simple game. As for Meluri, they interfere in each other's shot there. Well, Meluri, we can safely say they're playing much better in this second half. At least they're pressing, they're pushing forward, they're trying. They're giving it their all. But obviously, Kohima look unfazed. Whenever they do come forward, they come forward with purpose. And most of the times, Meluri have no answer to the attacks from Kohima.
Substitution for Kohima District, jersey number 14. Hideo Naokansu replacing jersey number 28, Meluri, who will step aside.
Runs for Meluri! Oh, they scored. They're taking the goal back. It's 4-1. And just like that, they've got a goal back. I was saying how they're playing much better in this second half. Oh, they've changed tactics. They've changed the way that they were playing before. And they're playing much better now. It's a nice finish. The build-up was rudimentary, Route 1 football. And that was a decent finish, you know. The ball, well, it burst through the net. Someone has to really fix that net unless you want some confusion in the future. But it's 4-1 now, and well, we're not going to say Meluri are back in this game because that is not the truth. But I've seen funnier things in football, you know. If they can get another goal here fast in the next 3, 4, 5 minutes or so, then things can start changing a little bit here. A little bit of tension creeping into the Kohima side. But as of now, it's still plain sailing, easy going for Kohima. They're leading by 3 goals, 4 goals to 1. So it shouldn't really be much of a concern for the men in white. But you never know. Football. Football is a funny old game, guys. Football is a funny old game. So, this game, a little bit of life breathed into it for Meluri. Here come Kohima, though. The positive thing for Meluri is they haven't conceded yet in the second half. That's a real positive here for Meluri so far. They've kept a tight lid on the game. Nearly at the 50-minute mark already, with 20 minutes more or less left. A little bit more than 20 minutes, actually.
Meluri District. Jersey number 9, Abhishek Vijay.
Another change here for Meluri, ringing in the changes. Looking for a little bit more efficiency in the game. So the next game will be Kohima against Knocklock. That's going to be an interesting game. Chance here for Kohima, looking for a fifth goal. There you have it. Well, just as Meluri were, well, trying to pump forward,
That was the fifth goal in favor of
it
Kohima
seems
District.
Kohima have now really sealed the game. It's 5-1 again,
Congratulations.
another 4-goal difference. And Kohima, just whenever they want, they are just applying a tad little bit more pressure, and they're getting the advantage here and there. So a simple goal for Kohima to take the lead up again by 4 goals. So Kohima, if you're just joining us now, in white, Meluri are in red. It's 5-1 for the men in white. It's been a comfortable game so far for them. Here they come again, looking for a sixth. Not getting it. Minute 54. Approximately 50 minutes left of this game. Now, of course, we'll have Kohima against Knocklock, which we hope is a tighter game than this. More tension. More enthusiasm from both teams. You can't fault Meluri for their enthusiasm here today, though. It's just that some games are obviously better than others. Ball for Meluri again. That's a long ball, goes to absolutely no one. So free kick now for Meluri. Keeper's dropped it. Is that a goal kick? What's the referee going to give here? Because I think he was brought down by the keeper, you know. He was slightly. Oh no, it's going to be a goal kick for Kohima. Well, the keepers of all the teams that I've seen have been a little bit shaky, to be fair with you guys. Just a little bit shaky. Well, the second half has been level 1-1, if you think about it that way. So congratulations to Meluri for holding Kohima at bay in the second half. Ball again now for Kohima. It's just the tempo of the game has significantly dropped here. That's a nice ball. Side netting. So to be fair, this hasn't been the best of games today to start us off on a Tuesday. It's been one-way traffic throughout the whole game. Kohima have barely played out a second gear. Meluri look a little bit lost out there today, like a deer in the fog lights. And whenever Kohima want, they just do this. They carve Meluri open, and well, they don't make it 6, but they could have easily made it 6. That's just how simple it has been for Kohima today. They haven't scored more goals because they haven't wanted to score more goals. As simple as that. Not because they couldn't. There's going to be a double substitution now for Kohima.
Jettinery.
Corner kick for the men in white. That's a poor corner. Everyone's now trying to copy Ayeng Mongba. No one has a quality to do that. Ball for Meluri again. Offside this time for Kohima. Meluri come forward. Oh, that cross was a disaster, that cross. You expect a little bit better. But
Substitution in
hey, look,
favor of Meluri District.
they're leading by 5 goals to 1. It's a simple game of
Substitution
football for
for
them.
Udipa,
No need
replacing with number
for
11
any drama.
substitute.
Ball again now for Kohima. Cross into the box. Back post. Keeper gathers one finally into his hands. Here come Kohima again. Looking for a 6th goal. Just 5 minutes left of this game. I do hope the referee doesn't extend it much longer, to be fair. It has been one of those games where it's already over before the first half even finishes, so next match will be Chumoke Dima against Noklak. Ball for Kohima again. It's just a very, very dull affair now, isn't it? You know nothing much is going to happen in the next 5 minutes. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be things like this happening, players falling over each other, and it's just standard at the moment. Usually, most of the games are already that we've seen so far. Most, not all, have been resolved in the first half, and that is not what you want to see because then the second half is just made redundant. Here comes Kohima, shot wide in the end. So Chumokedima against Knocklock after this game at 11 o'clock, hopefully. 11 o'clock Indian Standard Time. Maybe Nagami's Standard Time will be different, but still, it is going to be supposed to start at 11 o'clock. As Kohima are preparing two more substitutions.
Substitution for Kohima District. Jersey number 33, Meudi and jersey number 16. Kekevo assistant replacing jersey number 10, Isile Pese, and jersey number 11, Teddy.
So just a few minutes left of this game. Referee should be wise here and sensible, and see that the game is over. Maybe add 1 or 2 minutes maximum, and get it done with. Because the other game that's coming after this one is looking like a nice one. Knock against Chumokedima. That's looking like a proper game. Kohima looking for a sixth goal. It's not going to happen. Or maybe it is. Mistake there by Meluri. Three minutes of added on time, says the referee.
3 minutes.
Nice turn by Meluri there. Gets to the byline. Chance here for Meluri. Oh, between the keeper and the goalkeeper, between the keeper and the defender, sorry, they managed to squirm that chance away. Offside again for Kohima. Oh, great chance for Meluri. They don't take it. Well, that's the end of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for the
Kohima
first
5,
match
Meluri
that will be
1.
taking place between the first district,
I'm going to take a
Kohima,
break now, guys. I think I
and
need
the
one. And
second
11
district,
o'clock,
Meluri.
Chumoke Dima
The
against
match
Knocklock.
went in
I'll
favor
be
of
that.
Kohima
I'll be there for
district
that one.
with 5
So
goals
stay
to
stay
1.
safe. Take care. And God bless.
The second